Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit shorter than normal or what you guys are probably used to. Also, it's Monster Hunter. Wow, okay. But I just wanted to share this because this is a fun little thing. We've actually done this at least once. But hide and seek in Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter Sunbreak, either one, they're the same, obviously, because Sunbreak is the DLC. But it is entirely possible to play hide and seek in this game, and right off the bat, you may be wondering how that's possible because you can see the silhouettes through walls, you can see like the player's name, you have a mini map, all this stuff, but you can actually go to your game settings, and when you go to your game settings, you can scroll down to player silhouette and toggle that off. That helps you from being able to see each other through walls and stuff like that, or through monsters or whatever else. Then you can also, right near it, toggle the character names right off. So you want to turn both of those off. Then you want to go down or go up or wherever to HUD settings, find the map option, and then just toggle it so that the check mark isn't checked. And then do the same thing to party info. The reason why I suggest doing this with party info is because this will help you to see if, like, you know, if like your teammates in your party or whatever like that get poisoned or caught on fire or any of these other number of things, then you can actually use that as information to kind of maybe figure out where they are. I'm not exactly sure if it would help you entirely, to be honest with you, because it didn't help whenever we went around doing it a long time ago. But just in case, I recommend toggling it off because why not? Next, you're going to want to obviously go on an expedition. An expedition is definitely going to be the place to do this because if you do like a normal quest or something like that, you're going to run out of time on the quest, or any number of things like that might happen and you'll fail the quest, right? And then you won't have as much fun. Just go on an expedition, and then you can do any number of things where maybe the person who has to find the other players can just wait in the tent while the others go off for about 60 seconds or something like that, maybe a minute and a half, however long you want them to have, and then you can go out and try and find them. You can restrict them from going to certain zones or certain areas or whatever like that, so maybe they can only play in Zone 1 and Zone 2 and Zone 3 or something like that, but they can't go to any of the other zones, right? So those are a couple of ways that you can play around with that. And another thing that you can do as well is actually have this be a capture the flag type scenario as well, because there is items in the game that you can pick up, such as the large eggs or the large crystals or whatever else like that. Those crystal chunks and stuff like that. And since players can pick those up, you could have a whole thing where the person who is trying to find the person who currently has one of those and is currently trying to deposit it at the camp or something like that. And then that could be a fun little thing there that you might consider doing as well. But ultimately, it's pretty simple to set up. Just go on an expedition, and then again, you can just restrict certain areas of the map, or just give free reign to the whole map. And then, of course, if you're hiding, you can have all kinds of rules of, like, you're not allowed to move under certain conditions, or blah, 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 blah. Like, you can have a lot of different tweaks to this, right? Maybe only one player is allowed to move, and the other two or the other three or whatever like that have to stay still in a certain spot after a certain time or something. This could be really fun, especially with monsters on the map and stuff like that. Definitely a lot of fun can be had here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and doing all of those kinds of wonderful things like that. Because when you do wonderful things like that, not only do you get access to wonderful content such as this, but you also get to become wonderful yourself. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful. What the fuck? What the fuck?